All right, what's good? What's good, man? Let's get into it. Let's talk about Cam Ward. It's Saturday. Some college football talk for you guys. I know you guys love my college football talk besides my Florida State talk. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of conversations about Cam Ward, the quarterback of the Miami Hurricanes, the former quarterback of Washington State. And, some of my boys, shout out to my boy Donnie, shout out to my boy Taj, a few other people have been asking me, is Cam Ward any good? And now these guys really don't watch a lot of college ball. So I have to explain to them, I'm assuming you're talking about, is Cam Ward going to be a franchise quarterback in the NFL? Here's my honest thoughts on Cam Ward. And let's go through the history of Cam Ward. Let's talk about Cam Ward right now. Let's talk about Cam Ward at Washington State. Let's just talk about Cam Ward overall, and do I think he'll be a good NFL quarterback, as I'm assuming he's coming out of this draft. I'm assuming, because, he has to. He can't come out next year. But, he could, but, is what it is. Let's talk about Cam Ward. Cam Ward with Washington State. I knew who he was when he was with Washington State. Very good quarterback. Kind of like a Donovan Smith at Houston. If anybody who watches college football know who Donovan Houston is. A slower version. Maybe same amount of accuracy. Maybe a little bit accurate than Donovan Smith. Good quarterback. Or I don't know, a Joe Milton with Tennessee. With who can throw better and a little bit slower. Good quarterback, nothing really special. You know what I'm saying? And people are going to say, well, RJ, he was at Washington State. Washington State doesn't have anybody, which is true. But, you had people, and I'm not joking when I say this, you had people comparing him to Lamar Jackson. And I'm like, he is nowhere near Lamar Jackson with Louisville. Can I ask everybody a question in the comment section? When's the last time Louisville's been relevant before Lamar Jackson? When is the last time Louisville was relevant before Lamar Jackson? They had Teddy Bridgewater, but Teddy Bridgewater was not the player Lamar Jackson was at Louisville. Lamar Jackson was beating and competing with Deshaun Watson when he was with Clemson. Beating and competing with with Deshaun Watson at Clemson. That's how good Lamar Jackson was. Lamar Jackson took a horrible team, a horrible college, and made them a top 5, top 10 college. That's how good he was. Literally, that's how good he was. Am I saying Cam Ward's a bad player? No, nowhere near it. Cam Ward is a good player, but at the same time, let's temper our expectations. And as it goes for him in Miami, he's balling in Miami. I wish he was doing it in Tallahassee, but it is what it is. We'll get our quarterback, but he's balling in Miami. But keep in mind, bro, Miami is a very talented team, a very talented team. You know what I'm saying? They, they got a good running back. They got good wide receivers, offensive line, defense. I like their coach a lot. But at the same time, you have to be really trash to not bowl with Miami. Hell, the quarterback that they had last year was doing good with them. I forgot the white boy's name until he got injured against Florida State, ironically. But you have to be really, really trash. Like Daniel Jones, Will Levis trash to mess up with Miami. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, my honest opinions about Cam Ward is that I maybe put him in that. You got to bench him for a year or two to get the best out of Cam Ward in the NFL. So for all my boys out there, Giants, first of all, Giants, you're not getting Cam Ward. He's black, okay? Giants are destined to fail for the rest of their eternity because you're going to get some generic white guy like Riley Leonard from Notre Dame and accepted. You know what I'm saying? But as it goes for any NFL team that's looking for a quarterback, listen, Cam Ward needs to sit for a year or two in the NFL to be successful because I don't think he's ready for the NFL. Well, he might be ready, but ready to, sit down. You know what I'm saying? Because keep in mind, people don't know this, and this story kind of flew under the rug. Cam Ward was in the NFL draft. He declared for the NFL draft. He left Washington State and declared for the NFL draft. He went back to college because he was projected to go undrafted. That's no Lamar Jackson. Hell, even Will Levis, when he came out of college, was projected to go in the third, fourth round. Cam Ward was projected to go undrafted in the NFL draft. I'm not saying he's bad. And maybe, God bless him. He's back he's back in college. He can probably learn a thing or two. But if you actually watch Cam Ward play, just keep in mind he really hasn't played that much competition in college football yet. I don't know Miami's schedule, but I remember they played Florida, who's not good. They just played some bum this last Saturday. So let's, hold out expectations for Cam Ward. I'm not saying he's going to be bad. I'm just saying if you draft him, this might have to be a Michael Penix situation. Just sit him for a year or two and let him marinate and let him learn the system. Because he could be something, but let's temper our expectations here. But that's my thoughts. What are yours? I wanted to kind of get this video out there because I'm assuming Miami's going to win the ACC. They're going to go to the playoffs, and Cam Ward might have a good showing, but everybody temper their expectations on Cam Ward. RJ out.